Greetings, everyone. Welcome in. Hope y'all are having a great day so far. We are in for some more No Man's Sky tonight. Gonna fly around space some more, explore the planets, scan the life forms, and try to see how long my voice is going to last. I do apologize. Hope you guys can hear me. Let me know if I do need to turn myself up some more. I am a little bit worse than I was yesterday, so we'll see how long this lasts. But welcome in. Looking forward to hanging out with you guys in chat. And as I fly around space and see what kind of trouble we can get into. Everybody watching the stream replays later, thank you guys so much. Do appreciate you. Leave me your comments. I want to hear from you guys as well. Everybody watching those replays over on YouTube. Welcome everybody. Carl, hello, how are you? Imperium, hello, welcome in. Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh gosh. I did leave work a little bit early to try to get a little bit of rest before starting, but yeah, definitely not avoiding the getting sick this time, so we'll see how this goes. Get my tea steeping here. Just be a little stronger. I did that. That is not a script. That is just off the top of my head. Oh. No, my streaming time has been the same. It will always be the same. Well, not always be the same, but it has always been the same. It will be consistent. Hopefully hopefully soon I will be able to increase my hours of when I stream. So that is a plan in the works. Hopefully. Did we repair this one? I see this one now. When we finished up last night, it was dark on this planet, so we'll see. Same time as always, every weeknight. And on Saturdays. Alright, just more nights. Okay, cool. Okay, we need to continue on with the main quest line here and head off into the galaxy. So let's check our fuel status and see. My main goal is to get, I believe the anomaly is what unlocks the storage from what everybody in chat was saying yesterday. Although there's that cave. We didn't see that last night because it was dark. Let's see what this cave is all about. Probably are. You are probably trapped in a time loop. We find a hole in the ground, have to go explore because that is what we do. We have all of that. We'll see how lost we get. Luckily, like I said, we've got the terrain manipulator, so if we do get lost and can't find our way back out, we'll be able to dig our way out. Looks like not necessarily anything new down here, other than more relics. You're playing retro, Carl? Plague of Darkfall. That sounds fun. Though, the only problem is when you scan underground, it shows you everything that's above ground as well. There is an underground creature that we haven't found yet. So maybe we'll find it down here. I believe it was underground because we found the flying one that we needed. Yeah, underground. Always active. It is uncommon though. So it's on a couple of planets we managed to find the rare animals first before anything else, so that's kind of fun. When you only have one thing left to scan. Damn it. Alright, dead end. Okay. Other than the toxicity from the hazardous flora, when you're underground, it does level out the environmental hazards, the cold and the heat. So, there's that. A vacuum swooper, swooping everything around in an instant. Are you referring to the sound of my jetpack or my scanner? Yeah, walked too close to a toxic plant. It's fine. It's got a praying mantis body, sort of. Like the front part of it is a mantis. So I can't make pellets yet. My scanner tool. It's just scanning them. It's not sucking them up yet. Slightly distracted by a cave. It's fine. Alright. How's our fuel? Need our hyperdrive fueled up some more. That is not what I wanted.
No free stocks in ship inventory.
Put that in there.
No free stocks in ship inventory.
Okay, yeah, I got it. Okay, we have metal, vortex cubes, ferrite dust. Seeing what all I can put in here. Just so that I have space.
No free stocks in ship inventory.
Okay, I see what it's saying. If I'm picking up something to transfer that it already has in there, then it'll allow it. So I need to make... Wrong button. I need ferrite dust and... Alright, we have what we need for the antimatter. We just need some more ferrite dust to make the housing. And we can make more warp cells so that we can fly appropriately. Yes, they'll trust me. They'll get to picking on me very quickly. Very quickly. Legend, hello, how are you? It is good to see you. I enjoy this game visually. It isn't this. What drew me into the game was the visuals, the concept of the game, being able to explore the planets and scan everything. I'm still very much trying to figure out everything about the game because there is a lot to do. It's guided, but it's still very sandbox. You don't have to take a specific path. And of course I haven't done a whole lot with spaceflight in general across other games. So, still getting the hang of it. There we go. There's some rocks with ferrite dust. It's good. I enjoy it. Oh, that's good. We need the sodium too. Anything else? Because one warp cell only gives us 25%, so we need 3 more to get at 100%, and I don't want to start warping around without 100% fuel in my warp cell, just because I don't know what the fuel efficiency is right now, and how far it's going to expect me to go. I mean, I kind of assume that it's balanced enough that it's not going to send me out there and leave me stranded. But I also am not going to tempt fate. Sounds like a plan. Imperium sounds like a plan. I apologize, my voice is not up to its usual standard. I will do my best for you, though. Need 5 more ferrite dust. I will do my best.
Thermal protection falling.
I'll try not to cough too much. I've got my hot toddy, I'm good. It said 5, now it's saying 34. Oh no, I could say that's 3. Alright, never mind. Condensed, how do we had the condensed carbon a minute ago. We did, we had it a minute ago. When I checked the earlier. Oh, because it's in our starship now, that's why. Because we walked too far away. That's why. Okay. That's fine, I got it.
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah.
Technology recharge.
Always wandering around these planets that are hazardous. Oh, trust me, I am outside as often as possible, eating fruits and veggies. Yeah.
Now protection falling.
Yeah, it is hazardous. The cup isn't that big. It's shallow. It's shallow. Okay, thanks, bye. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Alright, now we should be able to... Oh, there we go. What am I missing? Chromatic metal. Yes, of course we are. Lovely. Somebody's being nosy and noisy. Yep, talk to me, Goose. Top Gun. Great movie. Switched up my painting too to space. Got a match. I make... Let's do... Try to remember the process here of... That is not there. Portable refiner. That'll work. Okay. It's gonna be in our inventory now, unfortunately, but I don't know how much I'm gonna need. 25%. Okay. 20 is 25%. Oh, so it doesn't take much at all. Does not take much at all. What do I need? Oh, it's copper. It's copper for chromatic metal. Did I use all my copper? No way. No way I used all my copper. Okay, apparently I did. All inventories, okay. Well then. I guess we need to go get some more copper. Trade hydrogen. Copper deposit. Way over there. Anything closer? Copper 345. 309. Yeah, this one's closer. Okay, we're going that way. Right? Yes, that's exactly how that works. Around the other side of this. Fallen Eagle, hello, how are you? It is good to see you. We may cut it short tonight, just for the sake of not pushing farther than I need to. You guys really don't want to listen to me clearing my throat all night. We are getting what we need to make sure that our warp drive is fully fueled before we go wandering off, because I do not feel comfortable going into deep space without full fuel. So that is what we are currently doing. There's a knowledge stone there, more copper there. Silver. Copper at 6. Alright, we'll hit the knowledge stone and then that copper over there. I am very glad you're here. Some people are probably into the yelling. Yeah, probably. I am not a yeller in any circumstance. Use my throat suffering as an excuse to take a day off work. I don't know, with the projects we've got going on right now, we're headed into a really big project, plus we've got some people going on vacation, which I am covering for them, taking over their projects. Oh, it's gonna be a rough couple of weeks. Quitters come in first. They have these resources in deep space as well, though. Alright. I prefer being prepared, but like I didn't figure that a game like this would send you out somewhere where you're going to get stranded. Like it was being said yesterday, planets have the things you need for fuel. It's just a matter of getting to them. Like if, being stranded on an ocean planet just because you can't reach the bottom, the sea floor, but the material is there, so I kind of figure that they're not going to send me off into space without a way to be able to get back. But I do want to be prepared. I'd like to have a full... sorry, my brain is seriously not working right now. That's silver. Where was that copper? There it is. House makes random noises. I do appreciate you guys, I really do. It's a good excuse for you guys to be able to pick on me without me being able to respond quite as well. Just think of it that way. Good deposit. Lots of copper in this one. Very nice deposit. It's not failed just because I know about it. Do I know about changing the size of the... I do not know about changing the size of the terrain beam. Using mouse and keyboard, not controller. Get more, but it takes smaller. This is the terrain manipulator. It's different than the scanning tool. So on mousing, I guess I can look at the controls to see. Fire weapon, switch weapon. Increase, decrease, R and T. Nifty. Okay. Okay, so that's the smallest, that's the biggest. Nifty. Okay, cool. Thank you. I did not know about that. For games like this, mouse and keyboard are easier because I'm a PC gamer. It's just my default. There are still certain games that I will play with a controller, but I find mouse and keyboard to be much more efficient. No, not in Valheim. The pick is perfectly sufficient for Valheim. There's not as much. There's not mining to be done in the same way that there is here. Let's go with Ferret.
Recharge.
Getting down to where most of this. Must get it all. Yeah. It's always something that needs my attention. Whoops.
Ground protection falling. Technology recharge.
It's all the ferrite dust that we had. Oh, we can use a silicate.
Technology
There we go.
recharge.
That'll do. The last mosquito of the season in your house. When the mosquitoes get in the house, it's awful. Cozy, hello, how are you? It is good to see you. Sullivan, hello. Exactly, long time no see. Hello, how are you? How's work? Yep, we've already got that one. Okay. Some of them, like the different sizes, sometimes it's like, is that actually a different plant or a different animal? No, it's not. Okay, just like a baby one. Yes, the army is slowly rallying. Gather more to pick on me while I can't defend myself. That should be sufficient copper to get what we need. Loot. All of the loot. Another convergence cube. Nice. These Atlas Pass, I keep seeing these containers that you need the pass to search. Is that something I need to keep an eye out for to be able to purchase, or are those something that you're just going to come across? I don't recall seeing any, but I wasn't looking for them at the vendor up at the space station. So, Bullduck, hello. I'll get the recipe soon enough. Okay, cool. Neat. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome into chat. It's good to have you. Electrical issues starting out the work week. Nice. Yeah. That's always great. I mean, on the one hand, you get all of your issues out of the way early, and then you have an easy rest of the week. So, neat. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the help. I appreciate all of the answers that you guys have for me. Yes, I know, technically I could have brought my ship to me, but I need to go back over here where I left my refiner anyway, so I have no problem running. If I have the time where I can still, if I have the accrued PTO for it, I could take a month off, but I've already searched those. But yeah, it is unlikely that I would take that much time off of work at once, just given my personality. Uh-oh. I would find it extremely difficult to not be at work for that long. Oh gosh, I forgot the ratio. I had it figured out at one point. That's 45. And I forgot. I had the ratio sort of kind of roughly figured out from the other day, but I have forgotten now. Never played No Man's Sky? You don't have to have all the answers. As long as there are enough people to have answers for all of the things. I just keep you around because you're fun. Right, don't want to use all your PTO in one shot. Exactly. Exactly. You need to burn your PTO so you don't lose it. That's annoying when a business, an employer will be like, you have to use it or you lose it, unless of course it's been like multiple years of accrusion. I need to look and see how many I actually need. 20. Oh no, 25. 12 more. Okay. That'll do. You are good. Yes. You can carry 120. Anything after that you have to take or cash out. That's a good amount. I mean, that leaves you time for an actual vacation or, you know, emergency days off, things like that. Oh. Yeah. The abbreviations for things, if it's not something that you use all the time. Okay, there we go. Now, I keep using the right click for crafting instead of. Alright, so we should be good there. That'll do for that. Is there a way to dismantle this, or is it just going to pick it up and put it in our inventory so it takes up its own slot? I'm not super fond of that. It gets us our carbon back. But yeah, okay, it's gonna... Alright, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine. You never accrue that much. You don't like the place that much. I mean, you're always staying over late. You get free PTO for Christmas time? Nice. I don't like having to use my PTO, my standard accrued PTO for taking sick days. So even when I'm not feeling well, I will go to work anyway. Unless I'm like obviously sick and contagious in a way that I'm gonna spread it. But if I'm just like feeling crummy, I'll go to work anyway. Tough it out. I remember my dad, when I was a kid, I remember my dad talking about having specific sick time to use and separate PTO, separate vacation time. Like there were two different pools for him to draw from. And unfortunately, I don't have that. There's it's just one pool paid time off to use for emergency sick days or vacation or whatever. This is just a really pretty view and I like it. This is gorgeous. There's a photo mode. Yes? There is a photo mode. There we go. That'll work. Oh. Okay. Alright, so we are going to... Thank you, Shadow. Appreciate it. How are you? Just two other coworkers in the shop, so pretty much social distance without trying. Yeah, that makes it very convenient when you know you're not going to be working with like in direct contact with somebody. But it varies so much in my shop whether or not I'll be in close proximity working with anybody else, depending on what we're doing or who needs help with a build. So it may or may not be a thing. It's hard to tell sometimes. Okay, so I guess I need to go here? Prayer people office where we're at. I'm gonna need a spreadsheet to remember which systems I've been to, where my base is and all of that. I'm gonna need a spreadsheet for this, because I will not remember all of these names. Okay, so yes. Okay. I guess this is what we're doing. Yeah, I mean, it is nice not getting sick very often. Boisterous conflict level. Not bad, you're just trying to find some ships. Guidance system malfunction. Oh, goody. Sure. Fuel source detected, okay. We have another space station. And, alright, here we go. To raise you money and fame, go to audition for the new Harry Potter TV show. Gonna run the truck around the parking lot a little bit. Alright, have fun with that. Do some donuts. I kind of figured, but I had to say it anyway. Not go in upside down, that'd be awesome. Looks like this is going to be a frozen planet. We did not scan it before we started. We have a landing spot. This is good. Oh yeah, gotta love the vacuum trucks. When you're following them on the road and you're like, please don't brake, please don't brake. Pipe work and uncovering underground utilities without having to dig and damage anything. That's convenient. I do my best. Thank you. I'm so glad you appreciate it. I try to make it fun. I know sometimes... Oh, life support module. Wait, what? Extremely powerful upgrade for the life support system. Okay, so if we put it in proximity to that... let's do this. Let's move this to here. Move that to here. And, oops. And install that there. Neat. Okay, so life support tanks and solar panel. Okay, cool. That works for me. Concur is such a fun word. I like concur. I try to use it as often as possible. So many things to scan. Oh, and we can do our... We just want to take one and put it in our exosuit. There we go. That way we can do that. We'll take care of what we need to over here first, and then just go scan happy. All the life forms. Floating crystal. Okay. Looks like those are behind that pillar. Lucky Cat, hello, welcome into chat. Absolutely spread the chaos. We like chaos around here. As mellow as I am, we enjoy chaos in game. Debonair, that's a good one. Debonair does not get used often enough at all. Nice. Cool. Thank you. I enjoy seeing this, though, the things that you work on, Sullivan. Okay, we need to go that way. Alright, we'll get back to our scanning momentarily. Can scan and walk at the same time, which makes me happy. It's not exactly smooth, but it works, it works.
Thermal protection fully.
That's good. That's good. It's chaos with purpose. Oh, you guys aren't as scary as you think you are. What is it? Oh, there it is. Like I saw something that was unidentified. There it is. Ew. They're cobra dinosaurs. I like the cobra hoods. These guys I've scanned. Okay. Makes art with sticks. I always forget to look at all of the the flavor stuff about the things that you scan. But the notes on it, great. We still need to go this way. You've run out of basics and you're too lazy to get more. because you played so much. I'm obviously still very early in trying to learn the game in general.
Technology recharge.
Got a knowledge stone coming up. Oh, there's a hole in the ground. Technically, it's not my first playthrough because early on I did play a bit, but it was very overwhelming for me at the time. So sorry. That hurts. So this is, I would call this my first official playthrough in the sense that I'm actually trying to dive into it a little bit deeper and really learn. It does. Yes, very much squirrel. We are very easily distracted. We are also loot goblins, and so that's... We have gotten turned around. We have very much gotten turned around because our ship is back over there. Alright, stop getting distracted. We say as we scan something else. You can recharge stuff from the quick menu so you don't have to open the inventory every time. Tab X, then click the battery icon, take you to the lowest charge. Right? Yeah, if you could ride some of the animals, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. Okay, so X. Okay, I see. Got it. Cool. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. When you first get to a planet and you're scanning everything, you can't turn around without having something else to scan. It's great. It's great. Yes, I know there's some subterranean stuff over there, some treasures to get. All of the shinies. All of the shinies. You can ride most animals. Most are slow and unwieldy though. So not really worth it. So I cannot take deep breaths right now. Awesome, good to know. I just might be taking tomorrow off work. Heart of the anomaly. Alright, something new to touch. Some are fast, so it really depends on the species and how you... Oh, so there's like a whole like farming and animal interaction stuff in this game is... Wow, I didn't even know that. Looking forward to Light No Fire, and all of the species that are going to be there, and riding the flying animals. So I'm really looking forward to that. I kind of figured most of the vehicles and modes of transportation in this one were vehicles. So Normally I would read these out loud, but obviously alien. Okay. Words from a strange fragment of broken speech. Is it traveler? Is it friend? Some animals outperform even starship speeds low to the ground. Nifty, nifty. Turtle, hello, how are you? It's good to see you. You'll call my boss for me tomorrow. Alright. It is traveler. Overwhelmed by a sense that something is woken. Is it first? Is it last? It is first. It has asked these questions many times. Both. Breach detected. Oh, that's never a good sign. Your universe awaits. Oh my gosh, 7 hours at the ER? Oh no, that's awful. Nothing serious, I hope. I mean, you're alive still. Pirate's another frequent chatter. He'll show up at some point, I'm sure. Thank you, Cathevia, appreciate it. That's lovely when you spend so much time and have tests and they don't know what's going on. That's frustrating on so many levels. But yeah, we're just, you know, I'm sure Pirate will show up at some point. He usually does, pops into chat. Alright, mysterious messenger, have to make my way back into space. So, before we do that though, we are going to explore this planet some more. All the way over there. Must do the thing. Try to scatter your armies. I believe that's what they call horse pills. Unleash chaos, tap X and scroll right. Click the camera icon. For the camera mode. I did find the camera mode. Neat. Okay, cool. That's how you do that. It's a photo mode. We took a picture while we were flying through space earlier. Because it was pretty. I will say, as much as I love space, having not played very many mini games that take place amongst the stars. Usually I'm wandering around in more medieval and fantasy style environments. There was another animal back here. Where'd she go? Hey. Rude. A perfect ring around the... Looks more like another planet than a moon. Wyverns. Strongest photo activity. Is it? Oh shit. There's a hole in the ground right there. I guess we're exploring down here now. The character... If the character was Newt Scarmander, he would already vacuum these pieces inside his bag. Yeah. Gotta collect them all, right? Should play Pal World. That'd be fun. I've only ever seen animals like at the entrance to these caverns, like the animals that are supposedly underground. I don't feel like I've actually ever found them underground. They're at the entrances of caverns. Oops, that's not what I wanted. There we go. 4 out of 9. The animals, the fauna, is the only one that tells you out of how many. The others don't tell you how many there are. It just tells you how many you've discovered so far. I know I need to upload all of those. I'm sure there's probably charts somewhere that will tell you where everything is, like how many of each things there are. Our ship is that way. Looks like we scanned everything down here. I have not watched all 3 of the Fantastical Beasts movies. I think I only watched the first one, now that I'm thinking about it. I don't think I even watched the second one. I may have. And I just don't recall. Did you solve the problem, Sullivan? You think Power World is making a new game? I think Pal World's very fun, and I'm very disappointed in the way a certain company is handling the fear of competition. Unfortunately, no. Still have to troubleshoot, or you know what the problem. Do you know what the problem is, and you just didn't fix it, or you haven't quite found the problem yet. Okay, now that we've circled back around to where our ship is, I keep expecting to see a map, to have a map button of some sort. So yeah, he keeps trying. I'm not gonna fall for it. It's not gonna be a thing. Actually, yeah, we'll keep walking. It's gonna be a trek, but we'll keep walking. The animals are the only category that gets you the nanites for finding all of them. The secondary quest for exploring a planet will tell you the numbers for the others. Oh, okay. So it defaults to telling you the number of animals because you get a reward for it. Okay, cool. You're just not as sneaky as you think you are. Get me with all of the questions you're not supposed to ask. I will answer my weight before I will answer my age. We've scanned that one. These guys are very dinosaur-like, dinosaur-inspired. Those. There was another one hanging around here. Aha, there he is. Are we too far away? We are too far away. Yes. Perfect. Alright, there's that one. Oh god. Let my system catch up for a second. Old enough to have fun, right? Exactly. Preposterous is another fancy word. I have a stalker now. Hello, lucky cat. Gotta ask religion too. I mean, I've talked about religion, like how I was raised a little bit. So. Does your earth age really matter if your spiritual age is always young? Right? It's not the age, it's the mileage. How was hatched? I mean, I never claimed to be human, so... That was never stated as a fact. A lot of the minerals seem to look very similar, so sometimes it's hard to be unless you're like specifically looking for things that you haven't scanned yet. It's a little bit harder to recognize what you have not scanned yet. I really want to go on top of that pillar. We're gonna have to take our ship up there. Edgar suit. Men in Black. It's an Edgar suit. Yeah, I was headed towards the drop pod. Where'd she go? Yeah, you're right. Say, thank you for the reminder. I do tend to forget that distance is definitely a thing. I think that's the hole. That's not the hole we fell into earlier. It's this game and what's the other one? Space Engineers. The distances really play a part in traveling and getting anywhere. Little tiny rock. Little tiny. I forgot. I need to get into the habit of doing this.
Technology recharge.
We missed. Alright, my brain has officially disengaged at this point. I'm trying to stay focused. Anything else important within range here? Those are right there. Observatory is where we landed, I think. Nope, that is not where we landed. Observatory is way over there. Side knowledge stone. We'll head in this direction. We totally just bypassed. Well, we kind of came around the other side, so. So it doesn't necessarily take it off of our don't mind me, I'm just, digging a hole right over here. That's all. Graceful landing. Very graceful landing. I've played Space Engineers a little, mostly just kind of roamed around a planet and gathered things, built a little bit of a base, but never really got into the building my own rocket ship. Built a couple of just ground vehicles. The building in that one was difficult for me to get a good handle on. I found it less than let's do a hop up and back down. I'm not sure the best way to describe it. Like it was kind of clunky is not the right word, but again, I played that when I was still exploring different games and trying to get a good feel for what I enjoyed while I was learning to play video games in general. I'm not sure if this is really any faster. Yeah, knocked a little bit more off. Trying to get a good handle on the taking into account the shape of a planet running the curvature, that's the word I'm looking for, the curvature of the planet properly, staying up above the atmosphere in such a way that it doesn't interfere with how you're trying to travel. That's better. Get up above the atmosphere so I can pulse in. That'll do. The other steering mode. Ship controls change tethered to locked. What does that change about the steering?
Thermal protection void. Units received.
Alright. Antimatter housing. Nitrate, carbon nanotubes, and an antimatter housing. I did that thing where I didn't look at how many I needed.
Technology prepared.
Ferrite dust, because of course. We're already in our ship. Our starship. Carbon, oxygen, geode. Alright, dust. Nice. Perfect. That's convenient. Zinger, hey, welcome into chat. Removes the rubber band on the cursor, locking it to center, and reads input directly. Oh, okay. Neat. Thank you. Yeah, that may be preferable. We will have to try that. Hello, Velcro. Look who came to say hi. You take a trip on your favorite rocket ship. Out into the sky. There, he's done. There you go. Really, he was trying to sit on his chair with a blanket, and I was rude and picked him up.
Technology prepared.
But we just repaired that. It sounds vaguely familiar, Sullivan, but I can't put my finger on it right now. We got some new nifty things here. Mordite. Building, crafting, charging, and upgraded harvested substance. Okay. Nifty. Okay. Alright. Alright, there's that. Hello. Cloaking device, nice. Neat. The theme song of the children's show Little Einsteins? Oh, I have no idea. No idea.
Protection 40.
That's a big ship. That's a very big ship. Shiny though. I like it. Very like it. When adding a slot, if you click on the tech session, you can add the slot to that area. Oh, up here? Okay. So it's not just your inventory space, it's also the tech space. Okay. Neat. Oh, what? That ship? It's nothing. Sure. Oh, that's cool. I like it though. Straight up. Your head is filled with a variety of useless knowledge. Capital ship. Is that one? Is the small one your Corvette? Small one. Same when adding slots to ships or freighters. Okay, cool, thank you. Sentinels are getting suspicious. I don't know, I don't see anything. It doesn't like you. Wondering if they were being cheeky when they decided to call those big slow ships Corvettes. Nice. There we go. Try again. Alright. Okay, what do I need to do next? What is it that I'm supposed to be doing now? Oh yeah, going back into space. That's what I'm supposed to be doing now. That's gonna be fun. I think I want to wander around this base a little bit more. Or this planet a little bit more. Make sure I found all of the things. Worked on and driven a few of them. Yeah. Yep, see, we're still missing a bunch of stuff. Closest thing you personally owned was an 81 Camaro. Nice. Jeez. I need to get an upgrade for my suit, or for my multi-tool, so I can actually shoot things when necessary. Named your ship the Departure of Truth. Nice, I like it. Are these always those, I guess the point where it's like right underneath us? Maybe deeper than I expected it to be. There's a knowledge stone. Yeah, it's gotta be right underneath me somewhere. Which is fine. There's a tech module. That way we can have... Oh, thank you. Where'd it go? There it is. Technically, it should connect. Oops. To that. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. I think we're probably going to call it at 8 tonight instead of going all the way to 9. I do apologize, but I am not in good shape right now. Hey Sullivan, thank you so much for the resub. Appreciate it. It is so wonderful to have you guys. Your support has been amazing. We have those guys. Where are we at on our 5? We still have 4 animals that we haven't found yet. If you want to find folks to play with, just Google the Ironclad Empire. Peace. Thank you so much for hanging out. We appreciate it. It was good to have you in. Can never miss a good "that's what she said" moment. See, all of the little tiny rocks look so very similar. Scanning all of them. Scan all of the things. It's like touching all of the buttons. You have to scan all of the things. buried mineral formation. Glowing mineral. We don't have an empty slot. That's, oh yeah, that's our core. I can discard the metal. We don't need that right now. Rhodocite, enriched alloy metal, crafting and trading. Nifty. Seeks red flowers.
Now protection fully.
Yeah. Just looking for other stuff. Other things to see. That thermal protection makes a huge difference. Thank you. We're definitely gonna have to find all of the upgrades for all of the environmental protections. That's gonna be a big thing. I hope we left fuel in our ship, our launch fuel, because we're wandering around like a crazy person, not even paying attention to how far we're getting.
Technology recharge.
Your binoculars could scan everything ahead, and so scan every single thing with your tool. I mean, less incentive. We're gonna have no shortage of ammo, for sure. Nothing found. I like the forest, the different biomes that they've created for the different planets is nice. It's probably deeper below us than we want to go. I'm sure there's a whole cave system underneath us. 373, 267. Go this way. What's that? You think you figured out what's wrong with the truck? It was randomly losing module power. It's a relay. Tapped on the side of it with a plastic hammer and the engines trembled. Whoops. Yeah. Yeah, sounds like an inconsistent issue, which means something's wearing out. What's fun is when it triggers, when something wrong inside the car triggers like one of the lights, like the check engine light, for example, and it's nothing that's actually wrong with the vehicle itself. It's just triggered by something electrical inside. And
Thermal protection falling.
So it's like, well, I guess I'm just gonna have my check engine light on because I don't want to replace a part right now. It's not actually wrong. Like the functionality. There's nothing wrong with the functionality.
Inventory full.
Yeah. This viscous fluid stuff. Charging and upgrading. It's just junk. We'll just drop that. We're coming across that all over the place, so we'll just make sure we leave ourselves with one slot open. Got those guys. This way, kind of make our way back to our ship a little bit. A hood latch purchased from Amazon because the vehicle did not start and it would turn the ignition on by itself. That's disturbing on so many levels. I miss old vehicles.
Units received.
There's our ship. How far away are we? Oh, not that far. We're good. We can circle around this way a little bit, see if there's anything else to find. Like that.
Thermal protection falling.
I should wear my top hat. I do have a top hat. Mineral record. Local minerals.
Recharge.
Sure we're not missing anything on the way back to the ship. Like, even though loot really isn't as much of a thing, it's still, you still get that same satisfaction by just collecting the materials and finding the buried treasures. It's still get it. Of course my inventory's full. We can discard that. There we go. Tritanium hypercluster. Into antimatter. Nice. Okay. Cool. Your personal truck spends more time sitting than anything. I mean, when you're busy working on everything else. Where did my ship go? There it is. It's this way. I don't have a monocle, but I do have the old style round eyeglasses. with the very hooked earpieces. I do have an antique pair of glasses like that. Sophisticated. Ostentatious has a little bit more of a less than ideal connotation to it. So I'd go with sophisticated rather than ostentatious. Archimedes, hello, how are you? It depends on your expectation of well. Uses too much fuel for everyday driving. That's fair. That's very fair. I didn't know if I was gonna be sassy with you or not. Hey, get a good tilt to it. It's not so much a cold. It's definitely in the voice and in the throat. So yeah. It is unpleasant right now. We'll be calling it quits a little bit early. No, he may have abandoned ship for tonight. Yeah. My voice is definitely not 100%, and coughing, can't take deep breaths, you know, the usual. So, I did leave work a little bit early today to try to get some rest before stream, but I'm not gonna make it. I am not gonna make it. Let's just see what else there is to see on this planet here. Yeah, breathing's kind of important, unfortunately. As long as I don't breathe too deep, I'm okay. Don't worry, I won't abandon you guys. I will not abandon you guys. Even if I have to hold up notes because I can't talk, I will still play games for you guys. I like all the pillars. I just kind of want to see what else is here. Like that. That popped up out of nowhere. Yes, but where would I be without you guys? Yeah, who knows? Who around here knows Morse code? I'll just beep at you. And then somebody will be in charge of translating. This looks like a trade post. Is this a trade post? Artifact exchange vault. Courtesy artifacts of cultural or biological interest. Okay, so unearthed treasure, lost artifacts, biological. Okay. Neat. Alright. So, alright, it's a mouthy vault. Need a Sith Lord name. Yes, you are in charge. If you want to load me up with more nicknames, we all know that we're not allowed to choose our own nicknames. Darth Fredsidious. Darth Fredivore. Either one of those. You learned Morse a long time ago in the military and don't remember a thing. Yeah, there's a few things that would definitely come in handy to have. Knowledge-wise. Okay, SOS is important. If you ever get buried underground and need to tap out for rescuers to find you. If you don't know Morse code, just tapping in series of 3s will generally get attention. There's a second level up here. Which, obviously, SOS is 3s. Yeah. Technology Merchant Deer. Advanced mining laser, teleport receiver, waveform recycler, barrel ionizer, nifty. Okay. Let's see what all there is before I start just miscellaneously just purchasing things. Maybe you don't want to be I mean, there is that. There's that possibility. If I get buried, leave me there. I am not Carl, unfortunately. Sure, we'll take another chart. Neat. We now have an artifact chart. Okay. Good to know. Oh, aren't you just witty? Under the influence of some exotic matter. We have a relic to give him. Here, have a relic. Neat. A thin mist. Deep apprehension. Yeah, you wonder with a species that communicates partially with scents and pheromones, like what exactly is that doing to me? And the fact that I can smell it through my suit. What do we do it? Let's do a travel symbol. Fine. Something we can't smell. No sense of smell. Ever, or because it's been damaged. Chat needs to vote if you go get orange juice and rest. Yeah, like I said, I am gonna call it early today, so we'll be calling it here in just a little bit. A greasy substance. This description. Oil covers their body, rolling into their cracks and crevices. I am more amused by that than I probably should be. And perhaps I should give the Gex some privacy. After we learn a word. You're hilarious. Early is in shortly. Yes, probably now. Let's see. Let's go for an aggression symbol. The gag word for stupid. I like it. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay. Status required. Alright. Okay. He's getting real grumpy with me. You've lived something similar covered in oil. You were taking apart a hydraulic cylinder? Oh yeah, taking a bath in the hydraulic fluid. Right? Yeah. Alright, where did I park my ship? Where did I park my ship? Over here, on this landing pad. Yeah, I'm sure that was wonderful to wash off. I think the most that the messiest I've gotten was changing the oil in my car, and I was trying to get enough leverage, enough torque to get the bolt out for the drain, and it came undone quicker than I expected. So that got a little bit messy, but that was the only one. Well, I guess this is where we're gonna call it for tonight. Once again, guys, thank you so much. I am calling it just a little bit early because I am feeling rather under the weather. Thank you so much for the follow, Bold Duck. Appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for putting up with me, for hanging out with me. And I will be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. With Witcher. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so we'll be back into Witcher and continuing on with the storyline for that. I will go get some rest, and like I said, I'll be back tomorrow, every weeknight from 6 to 9, 6 to 8, and Saturday mornings at 9. If you haven't joined the Discord already, that link is in my bio. There's also a command for it. So once again, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you, and we will see you next time.